couldn't get that third one in.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good push at the end. I think we played a bit too passive there in the first two periods, and third period we kind of had a push, and our push was good, but just not enough, a little too late.
How much different from a normal game did this feel for you?
Yeah, I mean, it felt different. Obviously, it's definitely a different experience when you go up against your former team. I built some good relationships with the guys and the staff and everybody in oil country, so it's definitely a little different, but at the same time, it's exciting, and just wish we could have got the dub tonight.
Do you kind of get a chuckle out of the booze, or how do you kind of handle it? Like, it's pretty funny, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I said it yesterday. That's what makes it so fun to play here is the passionate fan base. So, they're a knowledgeable fan base too. So, So I don't know. It was definitely different, but my adrenaline was going most of the night too. So sometimes you just kind of block it out.
Did you have a little extra emotion after the goal as well?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, that one felt good. Ultimately, just wish we could have got the win though.
You talked about being too passive in the first couple periods. How does that kind of show in your game? What are you missing when you guys are being too passive?
I think just sitting back, like not forechecking connectedly, if that's even a word, and neutral zone too. I think we need to get up a little bit more, hold lines, and then there's loose puck battles. I think we gotta win those. But ultimately, I didn't think it was a bad effort overall. I think there's a lot to learn from in that third period, and it was a good push, and it shows what we can bring as a team when we play connected. So. There's good things to take away from it.
Than you did in the first two.
Just connected, emotionally involved. We believed that, we could crawl our way back into the game. I thought, the first 15 minutes of the first were really good, and then the last 5, they kind of, woke up, brought it to us a little bit, and then second we were just a little flat, and then obviously a great third. So, didn't hate the effort, but you got to put together 60 minutes. You want to beat a good hockey team like that.
On your goal, you're just setting up with the net front. Is it that simple?
Yeah. Ruzi coming downhill, shooter, just trying to take the goalie's eyes away and, give him an advantage to try and pick a spot. Just banged off my shin pad, greasy one.
When you have teammates going through the crowd stuff tonight, how do you try to support them in that?
Yeah, I think just playing hard for them, playing hard for each other. That's the biggest thing, sticking together. I think we expected it, and we knew it was a big game for those two and an emotional one for them. And, I wish we could have got the win for them and showed up better for them. But, that's hockey. Fans are passionate. I played in the city for 4 years and know how these fans are. So, they're passionate. They love their team. And, that's just the business.
I don't know. It was like B-. I thought our execution, for the most part, there were some areas where it wasn't great, but for the most part, it was really good. Our effort was maybe a C, and our emotion wasn't very good the first 2 periods. I thought we had it in the third, and that's why I thought our third period had more purpose and pace to it.
Is that the biggest difference to you in the third period, just more emotion?
Third and the second. Yeah, more emotion.
As far as the Perry goal in the first period, just what happened on that line change?
Broberg went out first, which he's supposed to because he's a lefty, and then Perry, I think, thought the other defenseman was coming. But also our forwards were late, going, and ultimately that falls on me. That's my responsibility.
When you're playing a team like this that can turn the puck back the other way so quickly, do you have to kind of be better at not giving the puck away, controlling the puck away, getting it deep and things like that?
In the second period, we went east-west too much.
Yeah.
And we talked about, Edmonton's best period by far is the second period so far this year. They're a real good second period team. And we didn't do a good enough job there of playing in behind and managing the game, especially on the road.
What do you think of Dylan Holloway's game? Obviously a little tough for him coming back, and the reception he got, but goes in, scores a goal. What do you think of his game today?
I thought he was really good. I thought he had, I don't know how many shot attempts he had. Had to be 5 on net anyways. I thought he was, one of our better players tonight. And I thought Broberg handled himself really well too. He's poised, he's making plays, he's killing plays, he's playing, over 25 minutes a night right now. So both those young men for, coming into a passionate fan base like the Oilers are and getting booed, they expected it, and I thought they handled it well.
Thomas, Kyrou, and Buchnevich together. How'd you feel about the way they played together?
I thought they played well. I thought they generated chances, real high-end chances, and that's why you do it when you're trailing.
Didn't ask you this morning, but what was behind switching Holloway and Saad, second and third lines there?
It was more I didn't feel enough speed on and pace on the Sundqvist line without Holloway there. And I just liked the matchups. They were playing so well together. And Saad, Shen, and Kyrou were pretty effective for us on the previous road trip in New York and New Jersey.
What happened on the second goal when Broberg gave up the puck to McDavid?
Just going back for a breakout, and he wheels the net, and he tries to make the right play between the two forecheckers. It was physical mistakes I don't worry about. It's not a mental mistake to me.